How's it going, my sinners? My name is Sinikle, and welcome back to another Higurashi When They Cry. So we are still in Arc 6, titled Tsumihoroboshi. And if you have not watched the previous episodes, the link to the playlist is in the description as always, so go ahead and check it out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and continue. At lunchtime the next day, everybody in class was talking about Rena's disappearance. We were all worried about her safety, but I kept a safe distance from everybody else.
レナはどこに行っちゃったんだろうね。鬼隠しにあったなんていい加減なことを言ってる連中もいるよ。まったく。
ケイチさん、今日は元気がありませんでしたよ。
Satoko and Rika-chan noticed something odd about my attitude.
俺は、
I couldn't sleep at all last night because of what Rena told me. Friends don't keep secrets from one another. That sentence bit into my heart, and I couldn't sleep because of that pain.
ミオ、サトコもリカちゃんも話しておきたいことがある。
レナに関すること？
いや、そうじゃない。俺自身についてのことなんだ。
I decided to tell them about it, because they were my friends. But I didn't know what I was expecting to change by doing so. They might despise me. Was there any benefit in telling them? No, there wasn't. I knew that for sure. But I still wanted to tell them about it because I thought it'd help heal the pain I was feeling. Sorry.
ケイチさんの
I'm
こ
screwing
と
up.
ですの？
Ah!
ああ、ちょっと真面目な話なんだ。聞いてほしい。俺が引っ越してくる前のことなんだ。当時の俺は勉強しか脳のないやつだった。
I learned the tricks of the game called studying at my cram school. I enjoyed the sense of superiority I felt by getting good grades. I kept studying just because I wanted to look down on the other students. When my grades got better, my parents got happier, and my teachers praised me. I felt good. It was fun to look down on the students who were good at running, dodgeball, or swimming. That was the only reason I kept studying. Before I knew it, not only was I the top of my class, I was the top of my school. So I started to think I was the most important student there. I looked down on the kids who were playing in the schoolyard during lunch break. I enjoyed feeling a sense of superiority to them in my insignificance. The more I studied, the better everybody expected me to do. They started to place high hopes on me. They expected me to They expected me to go to the best school in Japan. I flattered myself in thinking I deserved to go to that school as well. But the fun went out of looking down on people, while the burden of studying didn't change a bit. My classmates stopped admiring my cleverness after a while, and my teacher started to push me to study more. All of a sudden, the fun had gone out of it. To begin with, I didn't even like to study. I had average reflexes. I was average in a fight. I was an average boy with nothing that really drew attention. So when I found something that I could use to get that attention, I jumped on it. It happened to be studying for me. But if it was riding a unicycle or juggling, I would have done that too. When I realized I didn't enjoy studying anymore, it got very boring. I was just a little boy who wanted to be praised when I did something better than anybody else. I finished all of my summer homework because my parents praised me for it. And I took charge of cleaning duties at school because my teachers praised me for it. So when they stopped praising me for what I did, I began to feel as though my life had no meaning. My parents used to give me an allowance that was proportional to how good my grades were, so I used to get a substantial amount of money for my age. I don't know if I had a natural interest in violence, or if I was looking for it because of my frustration at the time. I took an interest in BB guns. At first, I shot at cardboard boxes. It was fun. Being violent at pieces of cardboard relieved a lot of my stress. Nobody blamed me for doing that. But soon I started wanting to do something I should never have done. On the box that my BB gun came in was a warning label that read, "Do not shoot at people." That was when I thought about doing just that. Why did I do something I shouldn't have? I guess I was just immature. I wasn't interested in studying anymore, but I forced myself to do so anyway. My parents forced me to go to several cram schools. Jesus Christ. Did you have any freedom at all? I was mad at them for that. I should have told them I didn't want to study anymore. But I didn't have the courage to do that. So I used my frustration as an excuse to do something cowardly. I shot at kids who were younger than I was with my BB gun. It gave me such a thrill. It felt so good to do something bad when I was so overcome with studying. And I shouldn't have to say this, but if there's anyone young here who owns a BB gun, again, don't do this. For any fucking reason. Don't, just, warning, just don't fucking do it. Needless to say, I had a personal grudge against the kids I shot. As long as the kids passed through a deserted street, they met the requirements to become my target. I didn't mean to hurt them. I shot at them once or twice from a distance. That was all I wanted to do. But sometimes they didn't react at all because the BB... Wait, what? Oh, sorry. But sometimes they didn't react at all because the BBs hit a thicker part of their clothes or something. I didn't like that, so I started to shoot until they noticed they were being hit. It inevitably escalated into a barrage of gunfire. I study a lot, I'm doing something good. So I deserve to do something bad to balance out the good thing that I'm doing. That was the unbelievably selfish excuse I made. I thought I had a right to do things like that because I was suffering myself. I thought people who weren't suffering, like I was, deserved to be shot at and to get hurt a little bit. Just no. That's a huge no. It's unacceptable. I was so selfish, so arrogant, and so immature. I was disgusted with myself. As right you should be. If I could have met myself at that time, I would have given myself a punch in the fucking face so hard that I'd knock out all of my teeth. They started to call it a series of attacks on school children. The principal of my school held a morning assembly to inform everybody about the case and to warn them to be careful when playing outside. I was laughing sneakily. The PTA issued a letter of warning and advice to take the safest way to and from school. Parents took turns watching kids when they walked between home and school in groups. The more serious it got, the more it reminded me of the excitement I first felt when my grades started going up. I was absorbed in that game I was playing. I didn't think I'd get caught someday. I didn't even think to stop doing it either. One day, I found a little girl who was walking down a narrow, dark street all alone. She was a very small girl. I don't know if she was on her way to her friend's house or if she was running an errand. I didn't care which. It was careless of her to go out alone. The school had warned her not to. So it was her fault. Just like always, I made a selfish excuse and attacked her. Some of the shots hit her in the back. She noticed she was attacked by somebody. God damn it, I can't read. She turned around. It was a natural reaction. At that time, I didn't hesitate to rain hell upon her. So when she turned around, I was still shooting at her. Usually when I shot at a kid, she cried in pain and ran away. But this girl was different. She thrashed around in excruciating pain, holding one of her eyes. When I saw her doing that, I realized what had happened right away. The BB had hit her in the eye. Until that moment, I didn't think about what would happen when a peller that could easily go through a cardboard box hit an eyeball. Anyway, the girl hauled in pain. I can't fucking read. What the fuck? Anyway, the girl hauled in pain. And for the first time, I realized I had done something horrible. She saw me, so I couldn't take her to the hospital. I couldn't do anything about it, so I left her there while she was still screaming in pain. I wondered if she was okay. I worried that she had lost her eye. I kept thinking about her, and I didn't even feel like eating that day. I went to the bookshelf in our living room, snuck a medical book to my room, and studied the structure of the human eye. It was too late to make a difference, but I studied what kind of injuries would make a person lose their vision. I knew it wouldn't make the sin I committed weigh any less even if I found out that she wouldn't lose her sight. I couldn't sleep that night and I suffered from a high fever. It wasn't my parents, my teachers, or the police who first punished me for what I did. It was my own body. Before dawn, I woke my parents up and confessed to my sin. They were shocked at first, but it seemed like they understood the situation quickly due to my recent disobedient behavior and my interest in BB guns. My mom cried hysterically. My dad slapped me in the face till I swelled up. Before the sun came up, I turned myself in to the police, accompanied by my parents. Satoko stared at me with a stunned expression. I deserved to receive that kind of look. What I did was very wrong, and I needed to accept that.
それ、本当ですの？
ああ。本当だ。今まで隠していて悪かった。
なんでそんなことを今頃になってわざわざ言おうと思ったわけ？
Mion asked me. Rika-chan nodded in agreement.
本音から言うとさ、ケイちゃんどうしたのって感じかね。
まあ、そりゃそうだよな。
違うよ。そんなことわざわざ言い出す必要あったのかなってね。
いや、隠し事をするなんて仲間じゃないよな。俺はみんなのことを仲間だと思ってる。だからもう隠してなんかいられなかったんだ。
圭一はそれを僕たちに話して何を期待しているのですか？
期待なんて別にないよ。俺はただ
許しが欲しくても僕にはあげられないのです。圭一が怪我をさせた人たちにしかそれは与えられませんのです。だから僕たちにそれを話しても何の期待にも応えられないのですよ。
リカの言う通りですわね。潔いのは認めますけれど、そんなことを私たちに打ち明けてどうしたいって言うんですの？
どうしたいってことはないよ。ただ仲間に隠し事は。
My friends looked annoyed by the sudden confession of my past. I took it as bitter medicine. I got what I deserved.
ケイちゃんさ、ちょいとここで質問なんだけどさ、仲間に隠し事ってしたらいけないわけ？
え？
ケイちゃんの論法だと隠し事をしないのが仲間みたいな話だけどさ、おじさんはそんなの嫌だね。
僕も嫌です。
Mion and Rika-chan obviously disagreed with my statement. Satoko nodded, following suit.
言いたくないことを言わないで何が悪いわけ？人には話したくないことや辛いこと、悲しいこと、失敗したことや思い出したくないことがたくさんある。それを全部打ち明けないと仲間と呼べないんなら、私はそんな仲間はいらないね。
でもそれじゃあ。
圭一、打ち明けなくていいことと打ち明けなくてはならないことは違いますのです。罪は許しを得るために打ち明けなくてはならない。でも打ち明けて許された罪はもう打ち明ける必要はないのですよ。
そうですわね。だって圭一さんはちゃんとおまわりさんのところに行って怒られてきたんでございましょう。それで償いをして許してもらえたなら、それで圭一さんの罪はおしまいですわよ。
自首してその結果を受け入れたなら、それでケイちゃんのお務めは終わりだよ。もちろんケイちゃんが罪の十字架を背負い続けることはとても大切なこと。二度と過ちを繰り返さないよう常に胸に刻み続けるのは正しいことだよ。
Exactly.
でもねそれはケイちゃんが自戒することであって打ち明けなくちゃいけないことではない。
そうですわよ。過去の恥ずかしい話なんかは私も内緒にしたいことがたくさんございましたよ。
さとこは特にいっぱいいっぱいありますのです。
私だけじゃございませんのよ。リカもですわよ。リカもですわよ。
みー。
Satoko and Rika-chan fooled around with each other like they always did. Mion looked at them and then looked at me.
今サトコはとてもいいことを言ったと思う。ケイちゃんにはどの部分かわかる？
過去の話は内緒にしたいというところか？
違う。その次の部分。誰にだってあるってところだよ。無菌室の試験管の中で育った人間でもない限り、人の人生は試行錯誤の繰り返しだと思う。いいことも悪いことも、いろいろなことを繰り返して成長して、それで最後の最後に素晴らしい人間になれればいいんじゃない？いいことも悪いことも、すべてとても大切な経験なんだと思う。それは誰でも同じで、ケイちゃんだけじゃない。私にも、サトコにも、リカちゃんにも。いや、クラスの全員にも当てはまることなんだよ。
例えばみーはもっと昔は札付きの悪猫さんだったのですよ。にゃーにゃ
まあ本当はあんまり言いたかないんだけどね。私から見ればモデルガンで闇討ちなんてかわいいもんだって。私なんかレンガとか投げつけてたよ。いやほんと、警察に何度お世話になったことやら。ダム戦争の最中はちょっとした留置場常連だったよ。いやいや本当に。
ー。でも昔のことなのですよ。そしてそれを圭一に言う必要はないのです。仲間であってもなのです。
仲間であっても。
私だってとても言えないような苦い過ちや罪がいくつもあります。でも言わないのは言っても仕方がないからですわ。
言って楽になるなら私たちは聞くよ。でもね、仲間だから言わなければならないなんてルールはない。むしろ仲間なら言いたくない過去を察してあえて聞かないのが本当の仲間なんじゃない？
それはそうだけど。
ケイちゃんが打ち明けて楽になったならそれでいいよ。私たちは今日の話をすぐにでも忘れる。それに今日の話を聞いたからケイちゃんとの接し方を変えるようなこともない。
圭一が前の町でしたことなんて今の圭一と何の関係もないのです。今の圭一が僕たちにとってかけがえのない仲間であるのなら、前の町のことなんか僕は知りたくないのですよ。
理科の言う通りでございますわ。逆に前の町でどんなに善行を積もうともこちらに来て嫌な人だったなら前の町の善行なんかしたことじゃありませんわね。
ってことはさ、ケイちゃん、前の町での十字架はケイちゃんが密かに胸に秘めることであって、こっちでわざわざ口にする必要なんてないんじゃない？いや、仮に口にしてもだ。それでケイちゃんの見方を変える程度のやつだったら私はそいつの方を見下げるね。
過去が何だろうと今が素晴らしい人間であるならばどうして恥じることがございますの？もし過去の過ちを一生取り戻せなかったら私たちは何のために生き続けますの？
聡子は過去にとても甘えん坊さんでした。それを後悔して今はこんなにも元気で頑張っていますのです。だから僕は今の聡子はとても素晴らしいと思いますです。昔どうだったかなんて僕は興味ないのです。
理科、
ケイちゃんだってどうよ。例えば私が留置場常連の札付きだとしたら私への見方を変える？変えないでしょ。私は私。いつものように楽しくふざけ合える関係は何も変わらないでしょ。それが仲間ってもんだもん。
What's going on? Miona's trying to cheer me up with an encouraging smile on her face, but her expression became distorted all of a sudden. Big teardrops fell from my eyes. Why am I crying?
先に言っとく。俺はサトシのことは何も知らない。みんなが隠してたからな。
隠してたってわけじゃ。
毎年起こる事件のこと隠してたろ。
それはケイちゃんを
怖がらせたくなかったってのか？それが理由で俺だけのけ者かよ。
いや、そんなつもりじゃ。
Mion didn't know what to say, She had tears in her eyes. She thought she did me a favor. She didn't know why it turned out like this. She didn't want to make me scared of the village, since I'd just moved here. What more reason did she need?
ミオンに直にダム現場で事件がなかったかって聞いたよな。ミオンはないって言ったじゃないか。バラバラ殺人があったのによ。嘘つき野郎。
ごめん。嘘ってわけじゃ。
仲間ってのは隠し事なんかなしだろ。そうだろ。じゃあお前らは仲間じゃない。
What are friends? What are friends? What were friends to me? They were my true friends. They really cared about me. They were so nice to me and helped me feel at home in this village. I couldn't have been happier. Everything was great, wasn't it?
ケイちゃん、そんなのって。
Mion seemed like she didn't know what to say. Her eyes looked moist. It was hard to believe she was really acting like this. It wasn't like Mion at all. Ugh. I could feel her pain. She was in pain because she didn't know what I was blaming her for. She looked so sad, but I didn't notice her pain. I thought I was her friend. I didn't understand her feelings. I didn't trust her. I just used the word friends, but I didn't do anything like what friends were supposed to do.
そうだった。俺はクズだったんだ。ミオンはミオンだったんだ。俺の最高の仲間だったんじゃないか。どうしてミオンを疑っちまったんだ。どうして。
ケイちゃんさ、最近元気ないよね。
The fuck? Okay, is there... What the hell? Okay. Okay.
都会から引っ越してきたんだもん。
This is weird. Okay. Just ignore the other Mion there. Anyway, what?
きっと今頃になって疲れが出てきたんだよ。それで風邪をひいたんじゃないかな。
そっかそっか。
Why did it change all of a sudden? What the fuck is going on? I'm scared.
じゃあ栄養をつけさせてあげないとね。
Oh, Jesus Christ.
バッチャが今日おはぎを作ってるんだよ。いくつか分けてもらって、ケイちゃんへのお見舞いにでもしてあげるか。
こんなミオン、手を洗んとね。おいや、レナちゃん、一つやってるんかい。
へえ、おはぎ作りって面白そうですね。レナも一つだけ作らせてもらおうかな。よいしょ、よいしょ。
そうだそうだ、いいこと思いついたよ。
なにみーちゃん。あ、その小瓶何かな。
甘いおはぎだけじゃ退屈しちゃうだろうからね。うち一つにはクリティカルヒットでタバスコを混ぜておいてあげよう。
That's right. That's what happened. They brought a hoagie to me to help me get better. They only tried to cheer me up. Why did I get so scared of them? Just because Mion knew I had lunch at Angelmort. I grew terrified of her.
ケイチくん、顔色悪いよ。
By the way, if anyone doesn't realize, he's getting a glimpse of what happened back in Arc 1. Except this is the actual showing of what actually happened. Back in Arc 1, he was going through the same things that Rena is going through in this arc. Paranoia. And he's seeing things in a different light right now. Kind of like a glimpse into an it's like a sense of deja vu, kind of, sort of, like some people theorize that when you sense something like deja vu, you are seeing something that happened in a parallel universe. It's kind of like that kind of ordeal. But anyway, back to this.
もう横になった方がいいと思うな。
そうだね。私たちはもう帰ろう。
They just wanted to cheer me up with a joke. But because I looked so serious.
じゃあね、ケイちゃん。
Please get better soon. I hope we can hang out in a club together tomorrow. That was a normal day. What? Wait, what? Why did I don't know. That was a normal way of saying goodbye.
明日、学校休んじゃ嫌だよ。
First of all, have I ever visited any of my classmates who were absent with a cold? No, I haven't. I've never done such a nice thing to anybody because it's too much of a bother. But they did that for me. I understand visiting a friend in a hospital, but I just caught a cold. But they came to visit me with a hoagie, so that I could get better soon. I should have been thankful to them and said, I'll get better soon, and I'm sure I can come to school tomorrow. So I'll see you then. That was what I was supposed to say. But what did I do instead? I locked the door. I closed the door and locked it as if rejecting them. What was I so scared of? What was I so afraid of? Why didn't I say any words of appreciation to my friends who cared about me? I was just so scared of the hoagie they brought for me. What was I thinking? It was impossible that there was a needle in one of them. There wasn't actually a needle at all. It was all in my head, because I had read some manga about someone putting needles or razor blades in people's foods. It scared me so much that I believed it could also happen to me for some reason, and I thought that there was a needle in the hoagie. You were so stupid, Keiichi. Why would your friends put a needle in food they only brought to make you get better? It was crazy to think like that. Even if there was a needle in one of them, I should have thought it was some kind of mistake, and I should have believed in my friends' innocence. That's what a true friend would do. But what did I do? I threw the hoagie that they spent so much effort making on the floor. And the walls, don't forget the walls. Why? Why did I do that? I got along with them so well. I moved to Hinamizawa and I made friends for the first time in my life. They were my best friends. Meeting them was the most wonderful experience of my life. I'd probably never have another one like that for the rest of my days. I knew that, but I got scared and I doubted them. They noticed that I was acting odd. That's why they called the manager, Eerie. They thought a sedative might help me relax so I could rest and get better. That's why they carried me up to my room. Oh, this is... just oh my god. You can see the power of paranoia and hallucinating, okay? This is what really happened right before he went all baseball bat to their fucking brains and shit. Mion just... Wait, did I read all the... Yeah, I did, okay. Sorry, I ramble sometimes mid-sentence. Anyway, Mion just wanted to make it fun. She's the kind of person who expresses her goodwill by making a joke out of it. I knew that better than anybody. She knew Eri would roll up my shirt to check my heartbeat with a fucking can't read! Stethoscope! There we go. So she was just trying to draw graffiti on my shirt, just like she did to Tamitake-san as punishment for the game he lost. Yes, that's why Mion took a felt marker out of her pocket. Mind you, in Arc 1, when this happened, his hallucinations from the paranoia thought it was a syringe. A felt marker. She brought a marker from home because she just wanted to do something funny. She tried to cheer me up by making me take a punishment for fun rather than nursing me, because that's just what Mion is like. She went to the trouble of bringing a felt marker to my house, just because she wanted to cheer me up. Rena held me down tightly, and Mion came closer to me to write something on my shirt. Mion whispered the words she was going to write on my shirt. I heard them. I heard them clearly. I heard what she was going to write on my shirt. I hope you get well soon, Mion. Yeah, she was gonna write, I hope you get well, and then sign her name, Mion, after. Anyway. I heard them. Then why? I should have known she wasn't going to do anything to hurt me. Then why? Why? Why did the marker look like a syringe to me? Why did I think that Mion was going to kill me? It was impossible. It was impossible. Why? Why did I misunderstand that Mion was going to kill me? The numbness of my head receded, and slowly I felt blood starting to run through my entire body again. How long was I squatting down there? For a few moments. I wanted to say moments, but it says minutes. God damn it. For a few minutes. God damn it. For a lot longer than that. As I looked up at the clock, my hands weren't moving at all, as if they had stopped, while I had my eyes closed. Really? The atmosphere in the room wasn't filled with insanity like it was earlier, but it was quiet and gray. Rena wasn't holding me down. Mion wasn't about to give me an injection. Was all of that just some kind of illusion? There was no sense of presence, other than myself in that room. It was an extraordinary experience, the kind I'd never had before. I was there, with Rena and Mion. I doubted my sanity for a moment, but at the same time I felt some kind of relief too. The scary incident was just an illusion after all. Neither Rena nor Mion would have done such a terrible thing to me. Tears started forming in my eyes. My emotions were running high. Why? It wasn't a question of why my tears were forming in my eyes. Why? It was a question of my sadness. Why did I feel so sad? I don't know. I don't know. You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? You do know. I was so stupid. What the hell was I doing? I was so pathetic and helpless. Mion just tried to cheer me up, that was all. I liked her so much. She was my best friend. She was older than me, but she hang out with me and like we were the same age. She was the first one who came to talk to me in class. She was so nice to me, but Mion was laying down in an unnatural position near the window. She was covered in dusky red blood from her head to her chest. The red fluid splattered on the wall was Mion's. What had I done? What had I done? I would never forgive myself.
俺、みんなのこと、本当に友達だと思ってたんだぜ。
Why? Why did all this happen? There was nothing fun in my life at my old school. When I talked to anyone, it was only ever about my chances of passing the entrance exam at the schools we wanted to go to. My life was shaded in gray. Friends to me were rivals and enemies to vie with for a school recommendation and test scores. My friends here taught me just how unnatural that was. This whole month was a blast. We raised the roof over lunch, over our club activities and the festival. A warm liquid flowed out from my eyes. To my surprise, it was my tears. I didn't have any obligation to cry for them, but I couldn't stop it. Even though they attempted to kill me, even though they almost killed me, I couldn't forget the memories we made during the past month. Or were those fun days fake? Was it an act that they kept playing perfectly to set me up until today? Was it only me who believed that they were my friends? It couldn't be. Rena and Mion, they were my friends for real. Those happy days couldn't have been just a performance. Rena and Mion must have been forced by somebody to kill me. Or that an extraordinary existence called Oshi... yeah, Oshi-san did all this, yeah. God damn it. Let me try that again. Or that an extraordinary existence called Oyashiro-sama, there we go, passed to them. Fuck my ass! Possessed to them and took over their consciousness. There we go, I can read. Yeah, okay, I should never record when I just wake up. Yep, that's okay. No matter what it was, both Rena and Mion were my best friends. I was stupid. I was such a fool. Such a fool. Such a fool. Such a fool. I wasn't making any sense at all. I killed my best friends. They were my best friends. Then why didn't I trust them? Why didn't I listen to them? I beat them to death. Who did I think I was? I made it sound like I didn't do anything wrong. I felt like everybody went crazy except me. I was such a fool. It was the other way around. Of course it was. I was the only one who went crazy.
Kei-chan?
俺はなんてことをしてしまったんだよ。なんてこと。
Mion was still alive. I have a memory of beating her to death because I couldn't trust her. But that's a memory from a non-existent different world. But even though it happened in a different world, I killed Mion. And I didn't realize how deep that sin was. I even thought until now that Mion was at fault for being killed.
どうしたんですの、ケイイチさん。
わかんない。ケイちゃん、落ち着いて落ち着いて。私は生きてるよ。ケイちゃんになんか殴り殺されてたまらかっての。ねえ。
そうですわよ。ケイイチさんごときに遅れを取るようなのは我が部にはおりませんでしたよ。
違うんだ。違うんだ。
Mion and Satoko looked confused, having no idea why I was crying. But I couldn't help myself. I learned just now that I could earn redemption by confessing my sin. But I could never earn redemption for this, not from Mion. No matter how much I cried in this world, nobody could give me forgiveness. And so, I could never earn redemption for this sin. Right then, Chai-sensei came in and noticed me crying. You wouldn't see a teenage boy crying like that very often. Chai-sensei asked me what was going on, but at that moment I couldn't hear anything. Mion and Satoko looked confused. They didn't know how to explain the situation. Rika-chan approached me in the midst of my sobs.
ケイイチは覚えているのですか？
By the way, everyone, it's at this very moment where he gets these visions of a alternate Higurashi or Hinamizawa, actually. Sorry for my misplaced words there, but that things extremely start taking a different turn. Moments like these, man. Amazing.
レナとミーを殺したことを。
そうだ。俺が殺したんだ。殺したんだ。なのに俺は何の罪も認めずに、まるで自分は被害者のつもりで、死ぬ最後の瞬間まで仲間を呪って恨んで、血がいっぱい出て、そして結局何の後悔もなく一人で勝手に死んだ。
I clawed at my itchy throat in a phone booth. I didn't notice my sin, and I died alone.
ケイイチ、あなたの罪に気づきましたのですか？
気づいた。こんなにも今頃になって俺は気づいたよ。思い出したんだ。ここじゃない別のよく似た世界で俺はなぜか仲間たちに疑心暗鬼を持って殺してしまったんだ。仲間たちは俺に救いの言葉をかけていたはずなんだ。なぜそれに耳を傾けられなかった？どうしてだよ。
I didn't care if people were staring. I just kept crying. I wanted to transmute my sin to tears in order to squeeze it out of me. But the tears that were coming out from my eyes weren't my sin. They were just tears of regret for doing something irreversible. At that time, I felt something touching my head. I opened my eyes and saw Rika-chan patting my head gently. I didn't need any comfort. I didn't deserve any comfort from Rika-chan. But the words she spoke to me weren't ones of comfort.
ケイイチを許しましょう。ケイイチは自分で自分の罪に気づきましたのです。それはとても偉くて普通ではありえないことなのです。 だから誰も圭一の偉さがわからなくて、それを許してあげることはできませんのです。でも僕にはそれを許すことができます。僕には圭一の凄さがわかるのです。
リカちゃん。
私はこれが奇跡であることがわかる。だってこれはありえないことなのだもの。あなたが別の自分の罪に気づくなんて絶対にありえないこと。なのにあなたはそれに気づけた。それはきっとこの地上に具現するどんな奇跡すらも霞むほどのもので、信じられないくらいに尊いもの。
I didn't understand anything Rika-chan was saying, but I felt like she's the only one who understood that impossible memory I had.
なら今のあなたにならわかるはず。竜宮レナがどういうことになっているのか。
Exactly.
ああ、わかるぜ。あの時の俺と同じなんだ。仲間のことを信じたくてしょうがないのに、信じられないんだ。どんどん自分がおかしくなっていくのに、そいつがわからなくて世界の方がおかしくなったって信じてやがるんだ。どうすりゃ救えるかなんてわからねえよ。わからないんだ。だって俺はダメだった。結局死ぬまで、いや死んでも気づけなかったんだ。それをレナに気づかせるなんてどうやって。救えないよ、救えない。俺がそうだったからよくわかるんだ。どうやったってもう救えないんだ。
Calm down, Keiichi. I did fail, but that didn't mean Rena would too. There was no excuse not to save her because I thought she'd fail. After all, what did Rena do back then? I was totally going mad, but she risked her life to save me. In my room, in that world, I had beaten her many times with a metal bat. But she was smiling. She knew I was scared, and that's why she smiled for me. I beat her so many times. Her arms were broken, and her forehead was cut open. I remembered Rena didn't block her head, even at the very last moment. She opened her arms towards me like she was looking for a hug. But I still doubted her, and raised the metal bat up high. Rena told me then that it was okay.
私を信じて。
My friend still told me to believe in her. She told me to trust her. But I still didn't. I lost it and attacked her. She was in danger. She was actually killed. But she didn't even block her head. Instead, she used her arms to reach out for me. Rena continued to say those words until the moment she died. Trust me. Please, trust me. She risked her life to save me. Until her very last moments, she kept telling me to believe in her. But I didn't listen. For so long, I truly believed that I didn't do anything wrong.
リカちゃんに許してもらえて、少し心が軽くなった。
Oh, that's actually a lot to take in. Fuck. Whew. Alright.
でも、やっぱり俺の罪は、同じ形で滅ぼさなきゃならないんだ。レナの目は、俺が覚ます。
Rena risked her life to save me. She cared about me until her very last moments. She trusted me. She believed that her words would reach my heart, so she kept saying them until I cracked her skull open. I don't care if I die. Rena died for me. I can die for her too. I was such a fool for failing to understand my friends' feelings. That's why I didn't understand what she was saying. But Rena might be different.
この世界はもうおかしくなっちまった。でも、だからといって諦めていいなんてことはねえんだよな。諦めるってことは信じないってことだ。俺はレナを、仲間の絆を信じるぜ。だからまだ間に合うんだ。惨劇は回避できる。運命には抗える。俺たちはあがく。そして掴めるんだ。その先の
God damn it. Sorry, I thought he was done. Son of a bitch. Even in these serious moments, I still fuck up. I love it. Anyway, that's what he said. Pause and read if you didn't get a chance to. Yeah. Rikucha nodded with a serious look on her face, and she put her hand in the pocket of her skirt.
ケイイチ、私も諦めない。この世界から希望を失ってたまるものか。私は数えきれない失敗に疲れ果ててた。だから世界がおかしくなることに諦めを感じるようになってた。だからもうレナがどうなろうと知ったことではないとゆうべ思った。でもそれは間違いだった。戦おうとする意志がこんなにも美しく神々しくて、そして運命すらねじ曲げかねない奇跡が起こせることを知った。だから私はあなたと共に戦おう。もう一度戦おう。何度でも戦おう。その先の未来に至れるまで何度
リカとケイイチさんが何の話をしてるのかさっぱりわかりませんでしたよ。
I need to slap myself so hard after this. God damn it. God damn it. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry.
覚えていないのは当然なのです。ケイイチがすごいだけなのですよ。
私の高尚な脳みそではさっぱりでしたよ。
Rika-chan touched Satoko's forehead to hers.
でもいつかは思い出してあげてください。あなたが抗えぬ不幸の袋小路に囚われた時、ケイイチはあなたを救おうと全身全霊をかけて戦ってくれたことを。
I believe this is where she's referring to, you know, the Satoko arc. Yeah.
ケイイチさんがですの？眉唾でございますわよ。
ね、ケイイチ。
Rika-chan looked at me, smiling as if waiting for my agreement. I wasn't sure if I could risk my life for Satoko. No, I was sure. I'd risk my life for her. Satoko is my friend. If anybody tried to make her unhappy, I'd beat them up without hesitation. I'd risk my life to save her. There might even have been a world like that. I nodded to Rika-chan. Rika-chan nodded back to me, looking happy.
前原君、何かありましたか？
Chei-sensei realized that I'd finally calmed down, and she asked me that.
いえ、なんでもないんです。騒がせてすみませんでした。それより、ミオ。
何？
I walked towards her. Mion stepped back, not knowing what I was... Sorry, it's a little funny to me. Mion stepped back, not knowing what was going on. She bumped into the blackboard.
何、ケイちゃん。マジな顔でどうしたの？
I held Mion tightly. She still didn't know what was going on, and her face turned red. Crying on her shoulder, I told her the following.
すまなかった。本当にすまなかった。
何がよ、ケイちゃん。おじさん、本当に何のことかわかんないよ。
わかんなくてもいい。わかんなくてもいい。わかんなくてもいいから。聞いてくれ。本当にすまなかった。そして、おはぎ。うまかったぜ。本当にうまかった。元気が出た。だから、俺、明日からちゃんと学校に通えるから、また明日も、学校で会おうなって、それが、言えなくて。今日まで、感謝の言葉が遅れて、本当にすまなかった。俺はミオンを、いや、仲間を誰だろうと、二度と疑わない。二度とだ。絶対にだ。だから、ミオン、あの日の俺を、どうか許してくれ。
Mion must have had no idea what I was talking about. Of course I didn't either. I didn't understand what I was talking about. But my sin wasn't forgiven yet. I needed to confess my sin in order to receive her forgiveness.
ミオンが命を懸けてくれたことを、俺は知ってる。だから、いつかミオンに何かの不幸が訪れたら、俺は絶対に命を懸けて助けるからな。絶対だ。約束。
ケイちゃん？
I'm just a ruiner of moments, aren't I? Fuck my asshole. Pause and read. God, fuck.
照れるな。
Not even touching the mouse anymore. It's an off and on situation now. Jesus Christ. Mion's face was bright red as she didn't know what was going on. Satoko was blushing too, with a confused look on her face. But Rika-chan and I understood everything. We weren't going to accept a tragedy. We couldn't give up just because the world was going out of order. We were going to fight against fate to the very last moment. Mion fought for me. Rena fought for me. That's why I was going to fight for Rena. Just like she did for me, I was going to risk my life to save her. Hell yeah. That was a perfect time to end the chapter. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is this bullshit? Where are we? Oh god, this is gonna be a 2-hour plus episode, isn't it? Fuck. Alright. Oofa. The summit was being held at a traditional Japanese restaurant in Shishibone City. When a black car stopped in front of it, 3 burly cops got out of it, followed by Oshi. They were welcomed by Sonozaki Corps members in equally black suits. It was something you didn't see every day. I still don't like the sprite of you, Oshi. I can't.
遅刻しちゃって申し訳ないですね。
お客人、ご案内いたします。どうぞこちらへ。
There was a sign saying reserved at the entrance. Oshi and his subordinates were taking it inside. They walked through the restaurant's pretentious landscaped garden, and they came to the gorgeous Japanese-style entrance. A woman in a kimono was waiting. A woman in a kimono was waiting at the entrance, as was Kasai. Shut up. Upon seeing the police officers, they stopped chatting and bowed deeply. The woman in the kimono was Mion's mother, Akane.
いやー、どうもどうも、園崎社長さん。本日はお招きをいただきありがとうございます。
ようこそいらっしゃいました。ご多忙中のはるばるのお越し、心より感謝いたします。
いえいえ、今日はごちそうになりますよ。ここの料亭は湯葉が有名ですからね。ね。どんなごちそうか楽しみです。それから葛西さんもお久しぶり。直接会うのはだいぶ久しぶりになりますね。
ご無沙汰をいたしております。
まあなんかこの度はお互い戦争状態に突入しちゃってるようですが、白黒を穏便に大人のルールに従って決着できたらと思ってます。こっちゃ全面戦争はいつでも大丈夫ですんで。
いえ、そのようなつもりは毛頭。
そりゃこちらもやりたかはないです。あんたが粘ると血の雨が降るって評判ですからね。私もいい年なんで、もう流血沙汰はごめんしたいところです。
Obviously, this was a meeting between people who hated each other. The tension in their words indicated that it wasn't likely to be a friendly meeting.
それではご案内いたします。どうぞこちらへ。
主催自らのご案内、痛み入りますよ。
そうそう。招待状の名前は私で出させていただきましたが、今日の主催は本家でございます。訳あって招待状の名前を変えさせていただいたことをお詫びいたします。
本家ですか。防弾チョッキを着に戻ってもいいですかね。ね。
On the other side of the door, there were several tables, and Mion was sitting at one of them. Since Mion was still young, her school uniform functioned as her formal dress. Still, it looked strange with both the police and the corps members in black suits.
これはどうも、園崎家の次期当主のお嬢さん。今日はお招きくださり光栄です。
本日はようこそお越しくださいました。まずはおかけになってください。
Mion politely welcomed the police, undaunted even though they were older than her parents. Mion gave Kasai a look and he tapped on the door. The waitresses, who had been waiting behind the door, started bringing out drinks.
おいさん、一体こりゃ何のつもりっすかね。
さてね、まあここは舌鼓を打たせてもらいましょう。ここの湯葉は有名ですよ。
They started drinking, but the tension continued for a while. Mion made the waitresses and the other members of the Sonosaki Corps leave the room, and soon only Oishi and his subordinates, Mion, Akane, and Kasai were left in the room.
さて、今日はどういうお話ですかな？
Akane nodded and began speaking.
本日は皆さんとの間に生じている誤解について解かせていただきたく、このような場を設けさせていただきました。
ほう、誤解と申しますと？
発端はとてもさまつでございます。ここによって、この度の件は笠井達義と竜宮レナ個人間のこと。
Y'all hate me, I know it, and I hate myself, so it's well deserved.
園崎組は関与しておりません。
個人的事情って何ですかね？片木の竜宮さんと極道の葛西さんにどういう個人的な接点が生じるっていうんです？
葛西？
はい。僭越ながらご説明させていただきます。
Kasai told the police officers that he happened to meet Rena at the coffee house in Okonomiya. He explained that Rena found something he lost there and that she offered to bring it back to him.
ちょいと無理がございませんかね。まあ100歩譲って落とし物の話を信じてもいいですよ。その後がちょいとおかしくないですかね。竜宮レナを探して組の若い連中が動員されてるって聞いてますよ。
それに関しましてはこの私めの手落ちでございます。竜宮レナさんが遅くになっても帰宅されないのを家人が心配されていたので、繁華街で見かけていることがないかどうか若い者に聞かせたのですが、その際に手違いがありましたようで。
おうおうおう、こんな割烹まで呼び出してそのヨタ話を信じろっての？あんたうちらの商売をなめてんの？
Oishi looked a lot more like a member of the Yakuza than the real Yakuza did. Oishi threatened them with a nasty smile and piled all the more tension onto the atmosphere in the room.
おいさん、まあまあ。
Kumagai tried to make him stand down. Officers with hot tempers pair with others who are good at calming them down, just like how Yakuza do. Oishi backed off with a grin. Kumagai took over, not look over, what the fuck. Continuing from there.
それで、園崎家さんはどうおっしゃりたいわけですか？竜宮レナと笠井達義の個人的問題だから民事に介入するなとおっしゃりたいわけで、そういうわけにはいきません。竜宮レナは警察で保護させていただきます。
Mion opened her mouth for the first time in a while.
警察は竜宮レナを保護なさる理由をお聞かせください。
そりゃ決まってるじゃないかよ。あんたらが狙ってるからだよ。
Oishi answered bluntly, but Mion remained nonchalant. That must have made him all the more annoyed.
どうして当方が竜宮レナを狙っているとお思いで？
そりゃあんたの胸に気合いだろう。ご自分のその胸に。
おいさん、本日は皆さんの誤解を解くための会合です。もちろん耳を貸されないのもまたご自由かとは存じますが、聞いた方がさぞかしよろしいかと思いますよ。
ほう。我々が何の誤解をしていると？
竜宮レナの持っている高野美代のスクラップ帳について、ある重大な誤解をされております。
The officer's expressions grew stern all at once. All of a sudden, she had gotten straight to the point.
竜宮レナの保護は、彼女が高野美代のスクラップ帳を持っているからなのではございませんか？
Oishi and his subordinates glared back at her without saying a word, making it obvious that her guess was right.
葛西。
Akane gave him a look and he left the room. However, he shortly returned, carrying a black suitcase. Every one of the officers assumed that there was a tremendous amount of money in the suitcase, and that the Sonosake family was trying to buy them off. Kasai opened the suitcase and showed the contents to the police.
これは
The fuck?
高野美代のスクラップ帳です。
Wait, what?
残念ながら、竜宮レナに手渡したと思われるものは含まれておりません。
Okay.
これを本日の魚にいたそうかと思います。
中身を拝見させていただいても構いませんか？
ええ、どうぞ。お話はそれを読んでいただいた後で構いません。必要でしたら人払いもさせましょう。
いえ、それには及びません。
The cops produced latex gloves from their pockets, put them on, and took one of the scrapbooks out of the suitcase. There were more than 10 of them in there.
それらは高野美代の死亡の際に沖宮の自宅から発見したものです。
Oishi and the others desperately turned the pages of the well-thumbed scrapbooks.
これ間違いなく高野美代のなんでしょうね。
間違いありません。
おいさ、もしこれらに類するものを竜宮レナが持っているとするなら、
おそらくは竜宮レナが持つスクラップ帳もそれらに類する内容でしょう。
Oishi looked stunned by the contents of the scrapbooks. He started turning the pages faster, then closed the scrapbooks roughly.
ここにあるスクラップ帳、全部がこんな中身なんですか？
ええ、そうですよ。納得ゆくまでご覧ください。
The other officers also rapidly turned through the pages. They weren't reading them, just flipping through. Okay, what's really in there? They took one scrapbook from the suitcase after another and flipped through the pages roughly.
おいさん、こんなのめちゃくちゃです。
No shit.
たちの悪いオカルト小説ですよ。冥界と現世が激突して霊魂が流入した？これを証拠として採用しろって言うんすか？
ああ、そっちは冥界の仕業なんだ。俺のは地底人の仕業って書いてあるよ。
This one is about classified weapons of the Nazis. This one is about the legacy of the Mu continent. What the fuck? That one is about the... Oh, how the fuck you pronounce that one? Osi? Osi! The mysterious creature in Oganafuchi Swamp. Oh my god. The Osi in Oganafuchi
おそら
Swamp.
く竜宮レナが持つスクラップ帳には皆さんもよくご存知の寄生虫説が記されているのだろうと察します。
The police were dumbfounded. They couldn't believe what they were seeing. The other officers were shooting glances at Oishi. They hadn't said anything to him, but they never really believed in the story of the parasite, let alone the bioterrorism. But Oishi had believed it and told them he had proof. Yeah. None of the scrapbooks in front of them said anything about parasites, but it was easy to assume the contents of one scrapbook were no different in nature from another. In other words, all of them were just crappy occult novels. What the fuck? If that's how you say well in Japanese, I don't even want to learn Japanese anymore. What the fuck was that? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Oishi. Fucking Christ. I mean, I know I'm bad with my throat problems, but you took the cake. Oishi appeared unable to accept the fact that that was facing him. But now that he was actually looking at it, it was too difficult to ignore. Mio Takano was an occult geek who had laughable ideas about the legend of Onikakushi. But Rena took them seriously, and so had Oishi. The other officers could no longer stop themselves from laughing at the ridiculous scrapbooks. Oishi glared at them, and they stopped laughing. The main reason Oishi took the story of the parasite seriously was because the Sonosaki family was apparently after Rena Ryugu after the scrapbooks she had. Plus Takano, the owner of the scrapbooks, was killed. Because of these two reasons, he believed in that occult bee novel. Oishi was frustrated without a doubt. He has to accept that he was wrong. Oishi was eager for any information that could help him solve the series of mysterious deaths in Hinamizawa before he retired. A combination of the number of factors made Takano's ridiculous theory become more highly credible to him.
いくつかお聞きしたい。高野美代はどうして？
高野美代についても富武二郎についても当家では一切関知しておりません。
そりゃそう言うだろうな。自分のことを嘘つきという嘘つきがこの世にいるわけはない。
あらあら大石さん、当家で始末したなら死体が出るとお思いで。
Mion wore a cold smile. She had said too much. Akane cleared her throat as if to condemn the statement, and that made Mion shut her mouth. Oishi glared at the young successor, but he knew she was right.
じゃあ、竜宮レナをなんで追ってるんだよ。
初めから追っていないと申し上げております。確かにそう見えてしまう誤解が生じたことはこちらのミスです。その点につきましては私よりお詫びさせていただきます。
The reasons which made Oishi take Rena's delusion seriously collapsed one by one. Mion and Akane looked at each other. They must have decided to let Akane speak. She did so firmly.
当家からのお願いを申し上げさせていただきます。当家ではこのような世まいごとの内容に踊らされて警察と事を交えるのは望むところではありません。伝え聞くところでは県警防対本部の三海氏が公安部と調整をされていると聞いております。 何かのさまつな口実をきっかけに当家に関連する全てに対し一斉捜査を入れられるおつもりとか。
That had been at Oishi's request. Oishi took Rena's story seriously, and he wanted to find the research facility that was developing the parasite. He was intending to use it as a proof of the potential bioterrorist attack. But as he had no idea where to start looking, he tried to conduct simultaneous raids on all the facilities that the Sonosake family owned in the entire prefecture, in cooperation with the Task Force for Gain Groups and Public Safety. Normally, the circumstantial evidence he had wouldn't be enough to get their cooperation. In fact, Public Safety doubted Oishi's source, because they hadn't heard of any potential terrorist attacks. They trusted their information network. But Oishi took advantage of his long career and his old friends, and he managed to get them to cooperate. Oishi's face broke out in a nervous sweat. Needless to say, he realized he was completely wrong.
当家もダム戦争の当時はいろいろとご迷惑をおかけいたしましたが、すでに昭和も60年代を前にし、時代の移り変わりを感じております。そんな中、当家もまた弱きを助け、強きをくじく任侠団体でありながらも、時代に即した平和的な路線を模索しているところです。そんな中、警察の一斉捜査を頂戴しては、手前どもの面目が丸つぶれでございます。
あんたんとこの面目なんて知ったことじゃないよ。叩きゃ誇りが出るんだ。一斉捜査は決行しますよ。
誇りが出れば結構ではございますが、出なかった場合、いくら大石さんといえど、決して軽んじれない責任問題に発展するかと存じますが。
Yeah. That's gonna be a big problem for you, Oishi, who's retiring and looking for that pension fund.
上等だよ。牛と全面戦争するか。
それをお望みでしたら、それもまたよろしいかと。どうかお気が済むようお仕事をなされてくださいませ。当家はいつでも受けて立ちますので。
Akane Sonosake didn't betray Oishi's expectations. Although her right to become the successor was taken away, Akane had been through a lot more than Mion. Oishi couldn't back out now. But he knew it was a fight he probably couldn't win. Kumagai butted in and tried to calm him down.
一斉捜査を控えることに対する見返りは？
Mion answered this time.
双方の友好の証として、そのスクラップ帳を皆さんに献上いたします。そのスクラップ帳があれば、まだ高野美代を出しに矛先を引っ込めることもできましょう。
These scrapbooks proved how ridiculous Mio Takano's theory was. Takano was dead anyway. Oishi could show people these scrapbooks and say he was fooled. He could still pretend the whole raid thing never happened. He might have to take responsibility for it, but if he didn't back off now, there'd be no doubt that he'd face a hopeless mess. No one likes a hopeless mess. If he was going to back off, it was now or never. The administrative staff at his station weren't exactly fond of him. If he made such a huge mistake right before his retirement, people who'd been looking for a chance for revenge would cut his pension and glee. Exactly, as I mentioned earlier. With glee. Did I say? I don't know what the hell I just said. Anyway, his pension was decided by multiplying his base salary by a certain number. If they cut his base salary, there was no way he could avoid a big reduction.
おいさん。
He decided to back off. It was hard for him to admit mistakes at his age. He grimaced with anger.
あとはクマちゃんに任すわ。ちょっと飲みすぎちゃったみたいです。私はちょいと縁側で夜風に当たってきます。失礼。
Oshi stood up quickly and left the room, making a lot of noise as he walked. Kasai closed the door Oshi left open. The room was filled with silence again. At that point, Kumagai opened his mouth.
園崎家さんの言い分は了解いたしました。警察としても一斉捜査が及ぼす各業界への影響は本意ではなく、それによって小競り合いを誘致することもまた本意ではありません。よって市内の平穏を維持するため、今後とも警察と園崎家で連携していくことを確認したいと思います。よってこの度の一斉捜査は見送らせていただきます。
ありがとうございます。園崎家当主お領に代わりまして深く御礼申し上げます。
約束に従い、このスクラップ帳は警察でお預かりします。それから条件が2つ。
賜ります。
1点目は、この場にないスクラップ帳を園崎家が入手した場合、速やかに警察に提出すること。2点目は、リュウグウレナの身柄を確保した場合、速やかにその身柄を警察に引き渡すこと。
2点目は認められません。リュウグウレナは妄想に取りつかれた一少女に過ぎません。当家で速やかに身柄を確保した上でしるべき治療を受けられる医療機関を手配します。これは当人の権利でもあります。
その点につきましては当方も主張を引けません。当方には高野殺しを含めてリュウグウレナに尋問する権利があります。重要参考人としてです。
How the fuck is she a material witness to her death? Wait, what?
容疑者としてではありません。
Oh my god. Akane whispered to Mion. Mion in turn nodded and began to speak.
わかりました。2点目の条件を了承します。
Yeah, whatever.
ただし、当方からも条件を追加します。リュウグウレナの権利保全のため、当家から弁護士を派遣します。リュウグウレナへの尋問はすべて弁護士立ち会いの下で行うこと。
了解しました。ただし一点確認を。園崎家からの弁護士が意図的に派遣されないことによる妨害は認めません。警察はリュウグウレナの身柄を確保した後、直ちに尋問を開始します。
当家も問題ありません。ただしリュウグウレナの身柄確保時には直ちに当家へ連絡をすること。
可能な限り早く連絡するようにいたします。
Akane cut in.
尋問をあらかた終えてから電話されても困ります。身柄を確保した時点でご連絡をお願いします。ここいらは互いを信頼した上での善意の取り決めでございます。どうか夢保護にされることがないようよろしくお願い申し上げます。
わかりました。双方による善意の取り決めです。遵守に誠心誠意努力いたします。
Akane and Kumagai glared at each other for a moment. Surprisingly, Kumagai was very calm. He was always in the shadow of Oishi, who was loud and noisy, but he had as much guts as his superior did. Oishi was good at taking care of matters in a rough and threatening kind of way, but Kumagai was good at negotiations like this. The meeting ended. The meeting ended. I think I said meeting, I don't know why, but... Anyway, the police stood up from their seats. The tension in the room had finally ceased. Kasai put the scrapbooks back in the suitcase and handed it to Kumagai. Kumagai looked at Kasai, nodded lightly, and took what was offered to him.
イタリー製の最高級カバンです。今日のお土産に含まれますので、どうかお持ちになってくださいませ。
いえ、お約束ではスクラップ帳のみをお預かりすることになっております。カバンは後日、園崎組事務所へお返しに伺わせていただきます。それでは失礼します。園崎家当主お涼さんにも、どうかよろしくお伝えください。
The officers left after bowing to Mion. After making sure the police had left the hallway, Mion sighed heavily and finally let go of her tension. She spread her feet on the floor, flapping the rim of her skirt.
いやー、肩が凝っちゃったよ。お母さんがやってくれればよかったのに。
バカだね。あんたの方が肩書きが上なんだよ。こういうのは年じゃなくて肩書きなの。葛西、中井に行ってビールでも持ってこさせて。あと外の若いのも呼び入れて何か冷たいのを振る舞ってやりな。
ビールだけでよろしいですか？
ああ、この子はダメダメ。オレンジジュースでも頼みな。
子供扱いして。肩書きが上でも全然大人扱いしてもらってないよ。
いくつになってもでっかい子供だよ、あんたは。
A big old baby.
それはそうと、今回の一件、お父さんがだいぶ手回ししてくれてるんだよ。よーく感謝しときな。葛西もね。あんたも片木と会うときはもうちょい気を利かせな。
みっともない限りです。
しかしさ、あの大石をコケにするとはレナちゃんもやるじゃない。
Well, I don't know how you can be when she's all delusional and paranoid, but okay.
あんたの友達はつくづく大物が多いね。今度ぜひ母さんにも紹介してよ。お芝居でも一緒に見に行きたいね。葛西、今度レナちゃんに会ったらぜひそう伝えておいてよ。その時、また物騒な話を吹き込むんじゃないよ。
もちろん分かってます、姉さん。
With that, they successfully dispelled the magical power of Takano's scrapbooks. The whole mess shouldn't grow any larger. The only remaining problem was Rena. Where could she be hiding? Whew! How long has this chapter been? Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be 2 hours, but no. We're, Oh, God. Okay, really? Really, game? Really? You like to fuck me in the ass, is that right? It's always been one intermission screen followed by an ending screen of the fading bars and shit like that. But no, now there's 2 of them. Okay, I see how it is. God damn it. I'll see where this goes, but if I see it going to a place where it's not going to end very soon, I don't... I actually have to. I actually have to end it here. I actually have to because I'm running out of time. So, I'm sorry to cut it at this point. I don't know where we are at this point, but anyway, thank you all for joining in on this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was good. I liked it. We saw Keiichi finally learn something about Arc 1. And saw him it's kind of like a redemption arc, kind of, sort of, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, that was wacko crazy, but then we saw Mion and Oishi talking about Rena's dilemma and Takano's scrapbooks and shit, and that was pretty cool too. I don't know, I really liked this chapter here. Of course, it didn't end, so I don't know what else is gonna happen. But yeah, I mean, look forward to the next video. If you enjoyed this one, though, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there will be more Higurashi and Umineko soon. So look forward to that, and I hope to see you all next time. But until then, please, everybody, stay sinful, folks.